Good day, Tea with Travis. Today is Thursday, September 25th, and boy, it looks like we finally have a deal. Looks like the rescue plan is ready to be sent in for approval to the Senate. The big issues that were really being argued upon between the Republicans and Democrats and going cross-party lines, looks like they've resolved. The big issues, I think, were bailout of the CEOs walking away with millions of dollars, some other taxpayer protection, and I think they've come to resolution with all those things. So the good news is this should hit the wires and most likely approved by Monday. Again, and I understand the frustrations. I've seen people respond to my blog and my video here on YouTube. And one, I'm the messenger and not really the advocate, but I think this is a choice of evils that needs to happen. And from President Bush's address to the state or to the nation last night, as well as a lot of the studying I've been doing on this. Again, when they keep throwing out the number $700 billion, this is not a $700 billion check that's just going to be written out and not get back. This is $700 billion. What's backing up that $700 billion is assets. We have assets that back up this amount, and these are bad mortgage loans, or at least a good percentage of them are mortgages that could potentially be bad. And what you have to understand, though, is these houses were not wiped out by a hurricane. I mean, there's still homes there behind these bad mortgages. So let's say even worst case scenario, they go into foreclosure, they may get 70 cents on the dollar of what the mortgages were. So there's still a huge number of assets that are backing this money that's being pumped into the system. So it's not like a $700 billion burden to the taxpayers that's not going to come back. One, there's assets backing it, which may be, let's say, half. So $350 billion may be wasted. But the other side is there's a lot of incentive for the government to make money in this down the road when the economy does turn around. So again, I'm not trying to convince you this is a great idea, but it's definitely better than the options we had. I mean, when we look at the numbers that came out today, initial jobless claims came out way above expectations. They expected to be 450,000. It came up to 493, almost a 500,000 new jobless claims. It's the highest reading in 7 years. Durable goods orders, which are also the big ticket items that would need financing, which this whole $700 billion package is addressing, because financing has dried up. So if you go in to buy a car or going to buy a washer and dryer from your appliance store, a lot of that funding or a lot of those loans are gone, or the credit available to do those are gone. So durable good orders were supposed to be down 1.3%. They were down 4.5%. Another huge reading compared to what they were expecting. And so this again plays into the fact this is why the Fed chair and the government was so concerned with this bailout, because if this didn't happen, these numbers would be exponentially larger with durable good orders on the move. If you can't finance, most people don't go buy a car with cash, and most people don't go buy appliances or expensive electronics a lot of times with cash. And so not that it's a good thing not to, but it's reality. And so that's what's going on there. Other than that, the Dow is up 200 points. They were anticipating this good news. Now that it's hitting the wires, that the rescue plan has been agreed upon, at least on a first level. There's confidence in the industry as well as in the foreign markets. Oil's down a little bit. And then mortgage-backed securities are pretty level today. There's a good support 200-day moving average for the mortgage-backed securities. So even though they're even today, I think next week we're looking to see the mortgage rates start to improve. So my stance or my suggestion would be to float right now if you're looking for a home or you have a time period, at least 30 days or more, where you don't have to lock. I would wait till next week to lock in. Probably see some improvement because of the level of support we have below us right now. So that's the update for today. It's been a lot of information in the news, but I'm sure tomorrow more will come as this pans out and plays out, and I'll update you as well tomorrow, of course. So have a great day. We look forward to serving you, and be blessed.